at the edge of our driveway, at the end of our driveway, and for some reason, it's got a bunch of scars on it. I don't know what kind of machine would have put. I mean, it's a big rock, and if it was hit by some kind of machine, that machine would have been injured. And I'm hoping that the machine that hit that rock was not my wife's car as she was leaving for work this morning. I guess I could have called her at work to ask. She did not mention it on the phone just now. That does not necessarily mean it didn't happen. You know what? I think we need more darkness on his left side. Let's practice with the pencils. Let's make it blue instead of black. We can need it to be darker, darker, darker. So Jazza. I think I mentioned last time that I streamed. Jazza, the art streamer, the art YouTuber, has well, at least once. The last video that he uploaded was creating biblical creatures in clay. So he created Leviathan. He created something that looks like Loch Ness Monster, which is pretty accurate. You should probably listen to the Bible Project to see what the Leviathan is supposed to be. It's supposed to be a dragon. And if you don't know why there are dragons in the Bible, it's not because the Bible is a science book or anything. It's not saying that these are creatures lost to biology or anything, but they're a metaphor used for the trials and tribulations that you're going to go through in your life. So it's a very good, it's a very, very long as well, very long series. Bible Project series usually do not last for 15 weeks. This was a very long series, but and sometimes you're wondering, no, that's not what I meant. Apple product. What was I saying? Very good. I don't want to say that word again because I'll wake it up It's a very good collection of podcasts about the dragon. So I got there because I was talking about Jazza. So for those of you who want to see more biblical art, make sure you go to his stream, to his channel. I'm going to make this do that. Yeah, give it some drama. Make sure you look up Jazza, Biblical Creatures, spelled Jazza, Jazz with an A on it. And watch those videos. Watch it multiple times, would you? So you can. The point is that he's trying to get 1 million views in 1 month for that video, and if he does, then he'll continue making more videos about biblical creatures. Speaking of the Bible Project, I've reminded myself. So the sermon that we heard on Sunday mentioned the snake in the garden, and the fact that the snake was said, nope, you're going to crawl on the ground for the rest of your days. So the pastor who was preaching at the time said he didn't know whether or not he had stubby little legs, and they took the legs away. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I thought I remembered that the snake had wings. Doesn't the snake have wings? And yes, I had to look it up when I got home. The word seraph is Hebrew for the word snake. And the plural of the word seraph is, in Hebrew, would be seraphim. Seraphim. So the seraphim were snake-like creatures with wings. So the Satan, the opposer, Hasatan, was one of those creatures. Would stand to reason was one of those creatures. But he wanted too much. He wanted the throne. He wanted to be worshipped. And he wanted man to rebel against God, as well as the other spiritual beings rebelling against God. So not only was he banished to crawl on the ground and eat dust, the Hebrew word for dust is Adamah. Adam was made from Adamah. The same word, practically the same word. Man